What's happening? Welcome to my Innovation News Show. I am your host, Scotty Day. This is where I find articles, write it on paper, lose the tablet, forget about it, type it on my computer, lose the file, and finally get the video done for you. Today's gnarly subject, dudes and dudettes, is elite sports competitions are rushing to accept transgendered male athletes. We'll be right back after the break. Hey, Bodacious Beasts! It is hard to be silent on this subject, or even talk about something so sensitive that could generate hate in a matter of seconds. However, a voice is something to be heard. Listening to others allows something to be so sensitive about fairness. This is sports. They have been around since the beginning of mankind. The hours of practice, sportsmanship, and the adrenaline rush from doing well. Now we have transgendered men competing in women's sports. I really say, from what I've been reading, listening to, and watching, that society needs more time to adapt to this change. Many questions are unanswered as men or trans women are breaking hard-earned women's records. I'm not saying breaking, they are smashing these records. The question is, does testosterone even matter in sports when somebody else is built very well? Well, I guess it does, as it's always been a hot topic in the Olympic sports. People test for this all the time. But let's get back on topic here. I really feel that transgendered men and women should have their own elite games to level the playing field for traditional men and women. I agree with most people saying that a person born as a male has different muscle, blood, a bigger heart, and bone structure. The Olympics Committee states that if a man takes testosterone-reducing drug to match that of a woman, they can compete in a woman's sport. Wait, what? So now the Olympics are saying that doping is now legal. I really cannot see where this is going. So let's say a man in Russia is born and trained as an elite athlete, then is transformed into a woman with testosterone-reducing drugs, that they can compete against women. Now, a few years ago, we were talking about genetics, hormones, all that stuff in the Olympics, and that Russia was researching it. Now, it's legal for Russia to cheat. Wow. Why I mentioned Russia was that they cheat so often in the games anyways. This is a great example. Where was I? Oh yeah. Wow. I'm sorry, but I cannot see this being fair at all. I know we are a society that is accepting the fact that we do have transgendered athletes, that we have thousands of different genders and gender fluidity all over the place. However, I do see transgendered athletes dominating the women's side of the sporting field really quickly. Let's make a great example. Let's say a person named Sam that kind of looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime could not make the cut on the men's track and field team because he was 4 seconds too slow. So he decides he's going to take testosterone hormone therapy for 12 months and try out for the women's team and identify as a woman. Now Sam can compete in the Olympic Games as a woman in a sport that he has already excelled at. The big question is how much slower does Sam get after taking testosterone-reducing medication? Let's say Sam's time while doing a mile run was 4.5 minutes. Reducing his testosterone only added 30 seconds to his time. Now Sam's average is a 5-minute mile, about 45 seconds shy of the woman's world record, which in turn can dominate the woman's spectrum of the Olympics. Now don't get me wrong, I really don't care if a male that turns into a female destroys every female record in the record book. But I really, in my mind, think this is pure and plain cheating. And allowing other countries to cheat by bribing male athletes to identify as a woman to destroy their competition just to get the gold medal. I am seeing this subject being abused to the fullest extent in just a couple years. I could see this happening in the 2020 Olympics or 2022 Olympics, whichever one that is, or even with skiing. I can also see it not in the Winter Olympics. Sports are on the decline right now, and a big scandal like this could completely wipe out the women's side of sports. My opinion is Transgendered should have their own games like the Special Olympics have theirs. Or have their own category in which they build their own records. But the thing is there hasn't been enough time to be able to prove everyone's, theories. But there's actuality. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know how you feel about this. I am speaking as a concerned spectator that already knows that this will be abused. If you look at the date on this, and I guarantee you in about a year, this whole thing is going to blow up. It's going to blow up in everybody's faces. The athletic community is rushing too fast without testing the playing field first and shoving out a minority that competes in these sports. Well, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Slam that like button, share with your friends. Also subscribe to the second channel for weekly vlog updates, different things that I may throw in there. Well, you Bodacious Beasts, I'm off to the gym. I can't get any younger sitting down. You gotta keep on surfing.